So students, in this problem, we have a new topic called realized YTM. So far we have seen YTM, AYTM, YTC, but in this problem specifically it is asking you to calculate realized YTM. So first I have given the explanation here regarding realized YTM. The YTM calculation assumes that cash flows received throughout the life of the bond are reinvested at a rate equal to YTM. तो जब भी YTM कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं एक assumption रहता है कि जो भी coupon interest आ रहा, every year whatever coupon interest we are getting, that coupon interest we are reinvesting and reinvesting at YTM only. जो YTM है वही YTM के हिसाब से हमारा reinvestment return आ रहा है. That is the assumption. So again I repeat, the YTM calculation assumes that all the cash flows received through coupon interest will again be reinvested at a rate equal to YTM. That is the assumption. But this assumption may not be valid as reinvestment rate applicable to future cash flows may be different. जरूरी नहीं है कि जो cash inflow आ रहा, coupon interest जो आ रहा, उसको YTM से ही return earn करना जरूरी नहीं है. We may earn a different return than YTM. हम expect कर रहे थे उससे different return आएगा reinvestment coupon interest का. It is necessary to define the future reinvestment rates and figures out the realized YTM. अब ऐसे सिचुएशन में जरूरी नहीं है कि ये assumption हमारा valid हो, justified हो. Assumption क्या है कि जो भी inflow आ रहा coupon interest उसको reinvest कर रहे हैं और YTM से earn कर रहे हैं. ये जरूरी नहीं है. Different rate भी हो सकता. We will earn a different rate on our reinvestment of coupon interest. अगर different rate अगर है तो we have to calculate the realized YTM. We have to calculate the realized YTM. तो realized YTM के लिए we have to define what is the rate of interest we are going to earn on reinvestment of coupon interest. जो coupon interest every year आ रहा, वो coupon interest को हम reinvest करने पर क्या rate से return मिलेगा? At what rate will get the return? तो यहाँ पर in our problem it is given that reinvestment rate is 12%. It is given reinvestment rate as 12%. So realized YTM is the value of R in the following equation. अब realized YTM मालूम करने के लिए ये equation को use करेंगे और ये equation में जो R का value है वही realized YTM है. तो what is the equation? Present market price into 1 plus R to the power of n is equal to future value. तो present market price into 1 plus R to the power of n is equal to future value. ये इक्वेशन में R जो रहेगा, this R is the realized YTM. R unknown है, ये मालूम करना है. तो पहले future value मालूम करेंगे. The future value of interest payments and maturity value, principal amount. The future value of interest and principal repayment is as follows. तो every year coupon we are getting 140 rupees coupon we are getting. तो totally 5 years है. तो 0 year, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year. तो totally 5. तो 5 years के लिए 4 से शुरू करेंगे. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. तो 5 years अगर चाहिए तो 0 year, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 140 into 1.12. 12 इसलिए ले रहे कि reinvestment rate is given in the problem as 12%. अगर 10% रहता तो 1.10 लेते थे, 11% रहता तो 1.11 लेते थे. Here 12% is given 1.12 to the power of 4. Similarly 140 into 1.12 to the power of 3, 140 into 1.12 to the power of 2, 140 into 1.12 to the power of 1, then 140 into 1.12 to the power of 0, 1000. अब ये सॉल्व करने के बाद 1889.40 आया. This is called the future value. This is called the future value. Future value of all interest payments and principal repayment. Right? अब इसको कैलकुलेट कैसा करेंगे? 1.12 को 4 times मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे into 140 करेंगे. You'll get this value. 1.12 को 3 times मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. 1.12 into 1.12 into 1.12 into 140. You'll get this value. स्क्वायर करेंगे 1.12 into is equal to into 140. Then 1.12 to the power of 1. To the power of 1 का मतलब सेम वैल्यू रहेगा. तो 1.12 into 140 you will get 156.8. 1.12 to the power of 0. Anything raised to the power of 0 will be equal to 1 mathematically. कोई भी चीज को पावर 0 लगा देंगे तो 1 हो जाएगा. तो 1.12 to the power of 0 is 1. Both of 1 into 140 is 140. 1000. So if you find out the total 1889.40, this is called the future value. अब substitute करेंगे. The realized YTM can be calculated as follows. Present market price in the problem it is given 1050 and R we have to find out. N is 5 years. Future value is 1889.4. ये just now we have calculated. अब bring this 1050 to RHS. ये LHS पे है, यहाँ पर RHS पे लाने से ये multiplication जाकर division हो जाएगा. तो 1 plus R to the power of 5 is equal to 1889.4 divided by 1050. Divided by 1050. तो 1 plus R to the power of 5 is equal to 1.8. ये डिवाइड कर देने से 1.8 आ गया. अब ये 5 को निकालना है, ये 5 को निकालना है तो we multiply with 1/5. अगर 5 को रिमूव करना है तो 1/5 से मल्टीप्लाई कर लो तो 5 will get removed. तो raising a power of 1/5 on both the sides. LHS के ऊपर पावर 1/5, RHS के ऊपर पावर 1/5. दोनों साइड्स के ऊपर पावर 1/5 लेंगे तो ये 5 चला जाएगा. तो 1 plus R to the power of 5 whole to the power of 1/5. We are raising a power of 1/5. Here also 1/8 to the power of 1/5. अब ये 5 will get cancelled. तो बचेगा क्या 1 plus R. हमको यही चाहिए था. 1 plus R is equal to 1.8 to the power of 0.2. 1 divided by 5 करिए 0.2. 1 divided by 5 you will get 0.2. Then R is equal to 1.8 to the power of 0.2. ये plus 1 इधर ला लिया तो minus 1. Now we need the value of 1.8 to the power of 0.2. You won't get with normal calculator. ये normal calculator से ये power नहीं आता. Fractional power नहीं आता. We need scientific calculator. You have to take the scientific calculator and find out the value of 1.8 to the power of 0.2. Remember, scientific calculators are also allowed for MBA exams. So you can verify 1.8 to the power of 0.2, you will get 1.1247. Then minus 1. So R is equal to 0.1247 or 12.47%. This is the realized YTM. If in the problem, in some examinations they have asked this problem, so put it important. So 1 or 2 times you have to practice, then only you can get the command how to calculate the realized YTM. One more problem will do on this realized YTM. But remember this point you have to write down. One of the assumption while calculating this YTM, one of the assumption while calculating YTM is the coupon interest which we receive is reinvested and earn a return at the rate of YTM only. But it is not necessary that reinvestment return will be at YTM. It may be at a different figure, different rate of return. So if we are calculating the reinvestment at a different rate, then the YTM will be called realized YTM. So how to calculate realized YTM? The value of R in this equation. Present market price into 1 plus R to the power of N. N का मतलब 5 years. Or future value. The future value of all interest and principal repayment is this one. So annual coupon interest 140. In this problem, annual coupon interest 140. Or reinvestment rate 12% given in the problem. Problem में दे दिया reinvestment rate 12%. तो 1.12 to the power of 4. 43210. Then last में 1000 principal amount. So we get 1889. Then substitute, we'll get the answer. This is called the realized YTM. So we have completed 32. Take a pause and then complete this. take a pause of this screen and copy it down. Now, see the problem number 33. Verma is considering investing in a bond currently selling for rupees 8785.07. The current market price of the bond is 8785.07. The bond has 4 years to maturity, a rupees 10,000 face value and an 8% coupon rate. The face value of the bond is 10,000. The coupon rate is 8%. And current market price 8785. The next annual interest payment is due 1 year from today. Approximate discount factor for investment of similar risk is 10%. This 10% is the required rate of return. Calculate the intrinsic value of the bond based on this calculation. Should Verma purchase this bond? तो पहला क्वेश्चन इंट्रिंसिक वैल्यू मालूम करके ये डिसाइड करना है कि वर्मा should purchase this bond or not. That is the decision we have to take. Second, calculate the YTM of the bond. Based on this calculation, should Verma purchase the bond? So we have to take the decision on the basis of intrinsic value and on the basis of YTM. ये दोनों basis के ऊपर decision लेना है. तो first we calculate intrinsic value and take the decision, right? N is equal to, what is the maturity period? The bond here has 4 years to maturity. The bond has 4 years to maturity. So 33, problem number 33, N is equal to 4 years. C is equal to 8% of rupees 10,000, rupees 800. R is equal to required rate of return 10%. Maturity value is equal to rupees 10,000. Current market price is equal to rupees 8785.07. First we calculate the intrinsic value. Intrinsic value means present value. So V is equal to C into PVAF R% for N years plus M into PVF R% for N years. C, what is the coupon? 800. PVAF R, required rate of return is 10%. N is 4 years. Plus 10,000 into PVF, 10% 4 years. So 10% 4 years, it is 3.170 and 0.683. 2536 plus 6830, 9,366. Therefore, intrinsic value of bond $9,366. Then current price of the bond, current market price of bond, rupees 8785. Now on the basis of intrinsic value, should he buy the bond or not? That is the question. So compare. The current market price of the bond is 8785, whereas the intrinsic value is 9366. In investment, there is a saying that buy cheap, sell dear. Means if the price of the security is less, cheap, buy it. If the price in the market is dear, more, sell it. So here the market price is underpriced. The bond is underpriced in the market. The bond is underpriced in the market. जो चीज 9366 की है वो मार्केट में 8785 में बिक रही है. तो इट इज सजेस्टेड वर्मा शुड बाय दिस बॉन्ड. यहां पर कंक्लूजन लिखना है. इट इज सजेस्टेड that Verma should buy this bond because the bond is underpriced in the market. The bond is underpriced in the market. This is the first question. Now second question is we have to calculate the YTM. Calculation of YTM. Now, current market price is less. See, the current market price is less. Actually, bond का face value है 110,000, लेकिन मार्केट में जो है बिल्कुल 8785 चल रहा है. इसका मतलब ये है कि the bond is not attractive. The market rate of return will be higher than the coupon rate. The coupon rate is 8%. तो 8% से बड़ा है मार्केट में उसका वैल्यू. द मार्केट प्राइस इज लेस देन फेस वैल्यू. सो द रिक्वायर्ड रेट ऑफ रिटर्न is more than coupon rate. Coupon rate 8% है, तो 8% से बड़ा फिगर लेना है. रिक्वायर्ड रेट ऑफ रिटर्न विल बी मोर देन द कूपन रेट. सब सपोज करेंगे 8 के बाद 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 बिकॉज डिफरेंस इज मोर. 8,785 मार्केट प्राइस है जबकि फेस वैल्यू 10,000 है. द डिफरेंस इज मोर. दैट्स व्हाई वी टेक ए हायर रिटर्न. हायर रिटर्न 13% लेंगे. लेट अस टेक ए रिक्वायर्ड रेट of 13%. तो V is equal to 800 into PVAF. 13% for how many years? 4 years. Plus 10,000 into PVF. 13% for 8 years. So 13% 4 years. 4 years, not 8 years. 13% 4 years, it is 2.974. And here it is 0.613. So V is equal to 2379.20 plus 6,130. 8509.2. Right? At 10%, present value of bond at the rate of 10% is equal to present value of bond at the rate of 13% is equal to current market price is equal to rupees 8785.07. At 13% we got 8509.20. At 10% already we have calculated 9366. Already at 10% we have calculated intrinsic value. Intrinsic value at 10% we have calculated. So we got 9366. So compare, one value is less than market price. This 8509 is less than market price and 9366 is more than market price. Therefore YTM lies between 10% and 13%. 10 और 13 के बीच में YTM है, तो actual YTM will be calculated by the formula RL plus PVL minus MP divided by PVL minus PVH into delta R. Lower rate 10% plus 9366 minus 8785.07. into 3. Then YTM is equal to is equal to 10 plus 580.93 divided by 856.80 into 3. Come on, we have calculated the YTM also. So your problem in this problem, first it is asking you to calculate the intrinsic value and decide whether Verma should purchase or not. Second question, it is asking you to calculate YTM and again on this basis decide whether Verma should purchase or not. तो पहले intrinsic value calculate करके decide कर लिए कि Verma should buy the bond because it is underpriced in the market. अब YTM basis के ऊपर YTM we have calculated 12.03. Actual YTM is 12.03. That means this bond is earning an average return. This bond is earning an average return throughout its life at 12.03%. Whereas the required rate of return of the investor is 10%. Required rate of return is 10%. So compare 10% required rate of return and YTM of the bond is 12.03%. So YTM of the bond is more than the required rate of return. So it is suggested to buy the bond. So according to YTM basis, it is suggested to purchase the bond. We suggest Verma to buy the bond because YTM is more than the required rate of return. Take a pause of this screen and copy it down. Next, 34th problem. Problem number 34. A rupees 1000 par value bond carries a coupon of 10% payable annually. Face value is 1000 and coupon rate of interest is 10% and has a remaining maturity of 4 years. The bond is presently selling for 1020. The reinvestment rate applicable to the future cash inflows of the bond is 9% per annum. Future bond के ऊपर जो future cash inflows आएगा, interest आएगा, coupon interest आएगा, इसको reinvestment करेंगे at 9%. What will be the realized YTM? अभी previous problem we have seen. Realized YTM के लिए the value of R in the equation. Current market price into 1 plus R to the power of N is equal to future value. By using this equation, we have to find out the value of R. And that R is the realized YTM. Previous problem में explanation detail में लिखा है. अब explanation नहीं देंगे. Directly we are going to calculate what is the realized YTM. C is equal to, this is the problem number 34. Copper interest is 100 rupees. 1.09. Reinvestment rate is 9%. 4 years is the life. So we'll begin with 3. 100 into 1.09 to the power of 2. 100 into 1.09 to the power of 1 plus 100 into 1.09 to the power of 0 plus 1000. So it will be 129.50 plus 118.81 plus 109 plus 100 plus 1000. So 1457.31. This is the future value. This is the future value. Now we substitute current market price into 1 plus r to the power of n is equal to future. So current market price is given 1020. 1 plus r to the power of n, 4, is equal to future value is 1457.31. So 1 plus r to the power of 4 is equal to 1457.31 divided by 1020. If you divide, you will get 1.4287. Raising a power 1 by 4 on both sides. 1 plus r to the power of 4 whole to the power of 1 by 4 is equal to 1.4287 to the power of 1 by 4. So 4 will get cancelled. So 1 plus r is equal to 1.4287 to the power of 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. So r is equal to 1.4287 to the power of 0.25. ये plus 1 इधर आकर minus 1. So again, by using scientific calculator, we can get the value 1.4287 to the power of 0.25. So it comes to 1.0933. %. Realized YTM is 9.3. The procedure is exactly same what we have done in the previous problem. Realized YTM calculate करने के लिए ये equation use करेंगे. R, the value of R is the realized YTM. R is the realized YTM. So first we have to calculate future value. The life of the bond is 4 years. So we have to take 100 into 1.09. 09. Why we are taking 09? Because 9% is the reinvestment return. The return on reinvestment is 9% given in the problem. 9% का मतलब 0.09. So 1 plus 0.09 is 1.09. 1 plus 0.09 is 1.09. Previous problem में 12% था, तो 1.12 लिए थे. 12% के लिए 1.12. 9% के लिए 1.09 to the power of 3, 2, 1, 0.